major ingredient of niacinamide and vitamin C with dark spot corrector, light complexion serum, and luminous moisture cream to achieve that bright and glowing look ng ating mga skin. And also, we have exfoliating scrub plus mask. No, this is a dual formula no of your Usana Celavive exfoliant kasi nalilinis nito yung inyong skin no kasi nagiging scrub siya at the same time mask na din. Ayan, so you can try any of these products and if you want to use any of the product that I have mentioned, you can place it to your auto order. So when you do auto order, you can have 10% additional savings and hassle-free kasi mag-add to cart ka lang. Mabilis lang to kasi online lang. And for you to do that, kung hindi mo pa alam, you can ask our customer service representatives kung paano mag-auto order. Ayan. So if you have question, no, you can ask me about it also. And for the Usana difference, no, so ano yung meron sa ating mga produkto? They are formulated ingredients, balanced, and science-based formulas. And they were made by our accredited team of scientific experts no, that focus on the health of your cells. Kaya hindi po basta-basta yung mga produkto natin. They're really science-based. And if you have any question about our product, you can reach out to me through my email, ninadia.cordon@usanainc.com. And of course, this time around, yung na-mention ko kanina na meron tayong guest speaker to talk about the business opportunity in Usana. So, let me call on one of our Ruby directors here in Usana, Philippines, all the way from Iloilo. So, we have Gerard Claudio. Hello, Sir Gerard.
Hi, Ma'am Ninya. Thank you so much for that detailed information po about the product and the company. Magandang hapon po sa lahat na nandito. This meeting sa 124 participants. I know na iba't ibang lugar tayo. Meron pa tayo dito from Tokyo, Japan. No? So thank you so much for being here. And lahat po ng sinabi ni Ma'am Ninya kanina are actually the same reason why I was convinced to be a part of this company because alam mo yon yung truthfulness tsaka hindi hype yung way that we really market our products, which is really amazing. No? So I'll be sharing my slide. But this time, I'll be sharing to you naman yung side na, alam nyo ba, pwede kang kumita while deciding to be healthy. O, di ba? So, mas maganda yung gano'n. No? So, but before that, okay lang po ba magpakilala muna ako so that you'll know a few background about me. I think, kung titignan yung background ko, it's kind of opposite kung ang ginagawa ko right now sa Usana. Pero, explain ko sa inyo mamaya kung bakit, no? I'm actually a full-blooded seafarer. Dati po ako nagbabarko. Ito po yung mukha ko before, di ba? Di ba? So dati po akong OFW. Meron po ba tayong mga OFW dito? Kung OFW po kayo, paki-type naman dito sa chat natin kung saang location po at ano po yung lugar ninyo. Yan. Hello, good evening po, Jason. Yan, no? So, we have from Japan. Ang dami nating from Japan, no? Nakakatuwa naman. Meron tayo from Thailand, Japan, or Rome, or Germany, UK, Dubai. Wow, amazing. Thank you po for being here. Seafarer din. Amazing, amazing. Switzerland, Lebanon. Wow, di ba? So, I'm really proud sa mga OFW natin na mga kababayan. Ikwento ko po in a while kasi talagang rooted yung pamilya namin sa mga OFW. Siguro ako lang talaga yung nag-change ng path because of that decision. Right? So, I'm a full-blooded seafarer starting my career as, nagsimula ako nung gumraduate ako hanggang I decided to retire. Talagang finocus ko yung sarili ko sa pagbabarko. Yun talaga yung at the age of 23, I was earning six-figure income for nasa 200,000 pesos sa month yung kinikita ko that time. I think hindi ko na kailangan sabihin kung ba't ako naging OFW, right? Kasi maganda naman talaga yung income, di ba? So imagine niyo yung license na meron ako at that time, at the age of 22, 23, that same license, if I'll use that in Philippines, they'll just give me 20,000 pesos. No, nothing against the Philippine government. It's just the reality. Tama? But then, I use that same license abroad, they're giving me 200,000. So, anong pipiliin ko? Yan. So, I think one of the greatest influencers that I have in my family are both of my parents are OFW. Yung father ko kasi 17 years siyang Saudi, Middle Eastern yung father ko. So, kaya kaway-kaway dyan sa mga nasa Middle East. And yung mother ko naman is 9 years naman siya sa Saudi rin. So, medtech pa yung father ko, nurse naman yung mother ko. Yan. Now, on my part, I experienced both. I became an OFW and I became an OFW son. One thing I've realized about the life of an OFW, palagi kami naghahabol sa oras. Agree po ba yung mga OFW? Lagi kayo naghahabol sa oras, lalo na kung hindi mo kasama yung pamilya mo. I remember before, yung father ko, 2 years yung bakasyon niya, 2 years yung contract niya, tapos 45 days yung bakasyon niya. Imagine niyo guys, isi-squeeze in namin yung 2 taon na nawala sa 45 days, di ba? So it's kind of hard. Now, most of the time, when you hear stories of OFW, you will hear story na nahihirapan yung wife, yung nanay, yung tatay, di ba? It's hard for the parents to go abroad and leave their families here in Philippines. Anak na iwan nila. Tama naman yon. But I think most people need to understand, hindi lang yung parents na nahihirapan. Pati yung anak nahihirapan. Di ba? So ako that time, it's hard for me. Nahihirapan ako. I'm quite confused, no? Alam nyo, hindi ko kasama parents ko. Nasa lola ako lumaki, which is I really love my grandmother, no? So, nasa lola ako lumaki, mahirap rin para sa akin. Kasi confused ako why is it that you were asking me sino yung parents mo pero hindi mo kasama yung parents mo. Then supposedly, di ba, tinuturo sa school na dapat yung parents yung mag-nurture sa pamilya nila. But alam mo yun, hindi ko siya nakikita ang ganong aspect. Again, I'm nothing against being an OFW, ha. Bilib nga ako sa mga pamilya ng OFW, eh. Kasi, alam mo, hindi talaga madali. Hindi talaga madali. It's always an issue of time, money, time. Yun palagi yung trouble namin. That is why when I started to grow up, nagkaisip na ako, I started to think, do I always have to choose? Do I always have to choose time, money, time? Do I always have to choose? Tama? So, what I did when I started my career as a seafarer, I made myself available to any opportunity. Any opportunity. Lahat po na mag-i-invite sa akin, pinupuntahan ko. It's kind of funny, meron pong, alam nyo ba, halos lahat ng mga insurance, financial advisor, sorry, hindi pala insurance yung tawag. Financial advisor pumupunta sa akin. Halos lahat sila pinupuntahan ko yung meeting, halos lahat sila kinukuha ng Korean insurance. Because there's will always be, this is a good investment, dito mo maganda bigay yung pera mo para at least sa uli makapag-retire ka. It's always like that. It's always like that, the story now. Real estate. Punta ka ng condo, magtutour kayo sa mga bahay at lupa, ito maganda to para sa family mo. So it's always like that. I never close my door to any people because I can't afford to be close-minded. Because I don't know anything. The only expertise that I have is within my career. Yun lang po talaga yung alam ko. But there's one unique meeting na naatinan ko, and that meeting was kind of unique of all the meetings that I've went through because it was an actual friend of mine who happens to be a seafarer as well like me. So yung kaibigan ko, in-invite niya ako to a presentation. Ang sabi niya sa akin, Gerald, alam mo ba, di ba naghanap ka ng business, naghanap ka ng way na magawa ka na yung kinikita mo, pwede mo kitain sa Pilipinas with not millions of capital. Kasi pinag-uusapan namin business eh. So he was telling me about apartment, he was telling me about restaurant, he was telling me about water refilling station. He was telling me about medical lab. Kasi may medical lab siya, yung kaibigan ko. Sabi ko, paano nangyari yung kaibigan ko, no? Kasi na marami siyang businesses agad after several years. Kasi nga, siya lang naman, hindi siya nagsusupport sa family niya. That time, nagbibigay pa ako sa family ko that time. So, meron siyang water refilling station. Meron siyang apartment. And he was telling me the price of the startup. I don't have that capital. He was telling me for sa 5 pintuan, ang bili niya ata sa 5 pintuan ng apartment sa pag-construct niya, nasa nearly 10 million ata, 8 million, ganun eh. So, i-financing niya pa sa bank yun. Meron siya yung water refilling, yung sa medtech ba, yung sa parang laboratory, it's like 500,000, pero social pa sila, so hindi pa niya nababalik yung income. So, he was telling me all these things about traditional business na himself actually experienced, which I'm really interested into because I really wanted to have additional source of income other my career abroad. Kaya lang, ang challenge is, wala akong ganong kalaking capital. I don't even have 100,000 for a capital. Kasi guys, ganito po ang life po kasi ng seaman, no? 9 months abroad, tapos 3 buwan na bakasyon. Pero guys, yung 3 buwan na bakasyon namin, wala kaming sweldo nun. So yung iniipon namin sa 9 months, yun rin yung ginagastos sa amin sa 3 buwan. Kaya po, kung sino po dito may makilalang seaman, please wag kayong hingi ng chocolate saka Victoria's Secret. Bigla na po. Saan yung chocolate ko, ganun, di ba? Kasi walang sweldo ang mga seaman pag umuwi kasi contractual eh. So, I don't have that kind of capital, no? May hobby ko po. Wow, Carby. Thank you for that, no? So, when he shared to me Usana, all the details of Usana, paano kikita, all these things, the first thing that came into my mind is, totoo ba siya? Kasi guys, let's face it, no? Ang dami kayong mga companies ang daming companies sa labas. You get me? And most of the companies are been warned by Secret Exchange Commission. So of course, me, I was skeptic at first. But I listened. So the same details na sinabi ni Ma'am Nina kanina was the same details that I heard, no? And so I was convinced that this is a legit company. Okay? For more than 3 decades na, nearly 3 decades na sa industry, and billion-dollar company, New York Stock Exchange, I'll explain in a while. So I was convinced this is a legit company. Okay? So this is a company that is worth my effort if ever I'm going to decide. Second naman, natanong ko is, kaya ko ba siya? Can I really do this? Kaya ko ba siya? Diba? Kasi, I mean, look at this. This talks about supplements. This talk about me building people and talking to people. I don't even have that big market na nagsisimula ko and all those stuff. Those are my concerns. No? But then he explained to me, kaya siya because there are trainings like this. Nakita nyo guys, no? This is one of the platforms, simple platform, where you as a startup could really learn what Usana and how to do Usana. Tama, very simple. Ano na right now in the convenience of your home. Ako, nasa bahay lang ako right now. Nasa bahay ka lang pero sobrang swabe, di ba? Kayang-kaya mong gawin yung business mo in the convenience of your home. Tama? Where look at this, where most businesses are struggling because lalo na kung may pwesto yung business mo, medyo struggle talaga right now. Tama? But you can even do that even nasa bahay ka, no? Kaya ang nakakatawa, no? Ang daming lahat sa atin dito, na all the way from other countries are listening right now. It's really amazing, tama? But the third thing that I ask is, sino tutulong sa akin? Eventually, I said yes. Kasi sabi ni Robert Kiyosaki, you don't let the fear of losing be greater than the excitement of winning. Tama? Right? Don't let the fear of losing be greater than the excitement of winning. So I'll tell you, no, let's talk about a background. Very overview lang itong ipapakita ko sa inyo, no? If you want to know more details about it, just ask the person po na nag-invite sa inyo. So one of the most misunderstood, but one of the most profitable industry that is existing right now, this is what we call the direct selling industry. No? So it's really a booming industry kahit nandito sa Pilipinas right now. No? So I'll tell you why. Because these are few things. By the way, when you talk about low startup capital here, you're not necessarily required to really purchase a product, but you can even start. No? So that's number one. Number two, low overhead expenses siya. Sobrang baba ng over expenses. Like, guys, I mean, what overhead expenses do you have if you started as a business? Internet? Kuryente? May internet naman tayo kahit wala naman tayong business, di ba? Better off you make profit from that. Number three, high demand yung product. Tama? Because people wanted to be healthy. Sino ba naman ayaw maging healthy, di ba? Tapos flexible yung time. If you have a job, you can do this even a part of your time. And all transactions can be done online. Tama? Remember, Usana has been in the market for 24 markets, and you can even be in Philippines with a friend in Canada, and you can do business in Canada with your friend. How amazing is that? Diba? Logistics, market relevance is already handled by the company. Again, may kaibigan ka sa Canada, hindi mo kailangan ng isipin pa paano ko papadala yung products. No? You enroll your friend under Canada market, and whatever products that she wanted, Usana Canada will take care of that. And you get rewarded from that. Tama? And you don't need to be super salesman to start. Kasi ako, diba? As a seafarer, technical yung background ko, and I'm here right now, tama? Now, there are two types of income, no? The linear income and the leverage income. Just let me explain this further so that maintindihan natin. The linear income is, pag may effort ka, may income ka. Right? Pag habang nasa trabaho ka, may income ka. Like for example, in our case, habang 9 months na nasa barko ko, may income ako, may kita ako. I have $4,000. Pero pag tumigil na ako, pag lumapag na yung eroplano na nasakyan ko, tapos ang kontrata ko sa Pilipinas. So wala na akong income. But when you talk about leverage income is the income that you get from businesses. Like for example, if you have a restaurant, hindi ikaw lahat, di ba? But you earn from that, you leverage from somebody you hire to work in your restaurant para kumita ka. Same goes in this business. Okay? You earn leverage income here once you build this right. Okay? Of course, with dedication, hard work, and leadership, which all these three can be developed throughout. This is not something na super hard. This is not a rocket science, guys. Hindi rocket science, no? But of course, it requires hard work, dedication, and leadership. Right? So, hindi po ito yung quick rich scheme na ilalagay mo na yung pera mo pagka 30 days, di ba? Ganon, di ba? Hindi ganon. Right? If you want that, hindi po kayo nasa tamang meeting. Okay? But if you really wanted a solid income, na talagang masasabi mong can somehow replace your current income right now in the future, this is the best business to start. No? So these are the ways how you're gonna be rewarded in Usana. Okay? So, by the way, you have few options. You might want to start with free one business center, or you might want to start with 3 business centers. Either way lang you wanted to start with that. Okay? So, paano siya, paano ang kita dito? Now, let's say for example, you have a friend that you referred with to Usana. Okay, by the way, you already have the license, example, you already have account, and you start to do your business, diba? And you have a friend who eventually you invited, and nilagay mo siya sa isang side mo kasi you have your left or right side here. And let's say for example, you build that organization of yours. Now you have your friend Bob and Jill, tama, and you have existing people in your organization. And let's say for example, your organization produces 1,400 points sa left and 1,500 points sa right. Usana will get you will get rewarded by getting 20% of the lowest side. Okay, so on this case, on this example on your screen, you earn $280 on this in 1 week. So that's how you're gonna earn. So the more points that your organization produces, the bigger your income. Okay, so that's how it works. All right. So first, of course, paano kung sisimulan? Simple lang. Open your business center. That's the first one. Either you decide you wanted 1 business center or 3 business centers. Second, share Usana. Okay? I'm pretty sure the person na nag-invite sa'yo may certain system na sila na ginagawa. May certain system na sila ginagawa. So just follow the system. Okay? So, and of course, number 3, who do you know? And number 4, be teachable. Yun na naman po yung mga bagay. Kasi guys, bakit? Nung nagsimula kasi ako dito sa business na to, I didn't do it by myself. Kasi kung siguro kung ako lang, tapos I just nag-trial and error ako, baka siguro hindi, alam mo yun, baka hanggang sumasakay pa ako sa barko. What's interesting is right now, since Usana has been in the market for 12 years already in the Philippines, there is already a structured system kung nasusundin mo na lang. It is pretty amazing. Tama? Right? So, yan. So this is the people that actually worked with us. And imagine mo, even these people at the top, these are the mentors and coaches that has helped me now. This is Mentor May. She's actually a registered nurse. Mentor John is a civil engineer. O imagine niyo, no? Mentor Patrick is working in bank. No? Mentor Dayan is working in bank as well. Banker rin siya. Mentor Clark is CPA. Mentor Nat is a former room attendant. No? So right now, one of the top leaders ng Philippines and global siya. No? And the rest of these people, no? Si Coach Mau is manager ng IT before. And then Kaparnel is kapitan before sa barko. You see, different background of people, which is really amazing, kaya palang gawin. Yan yung na-realize ko. Kaya ako siguro talagang tumagal dito rin. No? So, few things lang I would like to share. No? Na gusto ko lang i-review kanina na pakinggan natin kay Ma'am Linya. No? I think one of the reasons why Usana is really an edge of your choice, number 1, because of the intelligence technology. Alam niyo ba, itong technology ito, hindi siya pwedeng kopyahin ng iba. Because actually patented by Usana. So, ibig sabihin, when we talk about nutritional supplement in the market, you'll never see as good as this kind of nutrition product kasi they don't have this kind of technology. Number 2, yung financial strength ng Usana. By the way, guys, Usana is not a multi-million-dollar company. Usana is a billion-dollar company. Amazing, tama? And it's under New York Stock Exchange. Publicly traded po ang kumpanya. Ibig sabihin, if you want to really work in a company or you really partner to a company that is transparent, you work with a company that is trading publicly. And that's voluntary because Usana wanted transparency and honesty within the people that he partnered with. I think that's the reason why Usana became the number 1. This is in 2019, number 1 network marketing company, number 1 vitamin and dietary supplement in the Philippines. So, I'll give you 3 reasons kung bakit sa'yo kailangan magsimula ngayon. This is the last month of the first quarter. This is March right now, so it's really amazing if you're gonna start. Because number 1, the day you plant it isn't the day you will harvest. The day you plant it isn't the day you will harvest. So imagine, I decided several years ago, if I just delayed my decision, siguro yung pag-stop ko sa pagsakay will also be delayed. Tama? So, number 2, you can start a part of your time. And lastly, I think this is one of my, if you're gonna tell me, bakit kailangan magsimula? Because you don't have forever to create the kind of life that you want. You don't have forever. Marami po tayo ditong mga fellow natin ng mga OFW. And sino ba naman ang OFW na ayaw umuwi at makaspend time ng mas marami sa pamilya natin? Sino po ba? Di ba? Right? But unless you do something different now, your result will be the same. Your result will be the same. You get me? Tama? You decide now, at least may ginagawa ka. Some people would ask me, Gerard, okay, what's your assurance? What's your assurance na magiging successful ako sa iyo sana if I decide? Okay. I'll give you a few statistical answer to that. Kung hindi ka magsisimula ngayon, zero chances na mababago yung buhay mo. Kasi wala ka namang ibang ginawang bago eh. But if you decide now, the earlier you decide, the higher the chances that you will get the kind of life that you desire. Tama? So actually ito, yun yung mga travel namin sa Usana, which is really amazing. No? I really spent time with my wife. Since day one, na kinasal kami ng wife ko, never na kami nag-separate sa isa't isa. This is, by the way, my family. This is my baby Gia. She's actually turning 3 years old next month. This month, no, last week ng buwan na to. It's really amazing how since the time na pinanganak siya hanggang ngayon, never na kami nag-separate. Never akong nawalay sa feeling niya talaga. And my wife as well, no. So it's really amazing. You know, bakit ako passionate about this, guys? Kasi more than the income, I believe that family is supposed to be intact as one. Kasi nabuhay kasi ako sa thinking, which is, I'm nothing against my parents. I love my parents. It's just that nabuhay ako sa thinking na kailangan mag-sacrifice ka. Somebody has to sacrifice. Somebody has to go out abroad and leave and to provide for their family. Pero kasi itong tanong magkano bang pinag-uusapan natin? How much? 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, 400,000? With the right business, with the right skill, with the right leadership, with the hard work and consistency, hindi po malayong mangyari yan dito sa iyo sana. I'm not giving you false hopes or whatever. We just keep talking about figures. I'm talking to you right now and I've been doing this for 7 years already. I think it's enough reason for us to really think, I think I have to rethink about this. Never po kami separate because kami my wife, si Cindy is also a seafarer yung father niya. Dalawa kami, passionate kami about the idea na pag nag-build kami ng pamilya namin, ayaw namin iniiwan. So anong way ang gagawin ko para I will not compromise my finances, but at the same time, I have time with my family. Tama? It's really amazing, right? So, kaya nga, I would like to leave you this quote now. You will never be 100% ready to change. Don't wait for the perfect time, because it will never come. Start today. If you don't want the next 10 years to be like the last, then now is the time to do something different. So I would like to end with this, no? So actually, gusto na kasi ng, alam mo guys, ito na gusto ko talaga sa isa, lalo na sa mga itong klaseng event. We always wanted to do disclaimer. We don't want to make false claims here, but success with Yosana results only from successful sales effort, which require hard work, diligence, and leadership. Right? So that's it for me. And I hope, no, na especially yung mga kaibigan natin na nandito right now, na nakikinig na hindi pa po part ng Yosana, we're looking forward to work with you and we're looking forward that you became a part of the healthiest and the wealthiest family on earth. Thank you so much, guys, and God bless.
Ayan, so thank you so much, Sir Gerard, for inspiring all of our participants tonight. So we have 126 participants and I believe, no, narinig natin, no, from Sir Gerard that you really have to work hard for your dreams. And importante talaga din na meron kang inspirasyon or motivation para mabigay mo yung best mo, especially sa ating mga goals in life. Ayan, so thank you so much, Sir Gerard. And of course, kailangan talaga muna natin i-prioritize ang health. Because when we have this health, we can really function well every day. No? Kaya wala po talagang imposible or wala pong balakid when we accomplish all those dreams in life. So thank you so much. And sa ating mga participants, no, you heard it right. Kailangan talaga i-work out with right determination, with hard work and passion to really see the results of what you are doing. So, wag lang po tayong mag-give up on that. And I hope to see everyone sa mga susunod nating mga trainings here in Yosana. And wag po kayong mawawala, no? Tomorrow, starting Tuesday, and until Saturday, marami po kayong trainings na pwede ninyo ma-attenan. No? Don't miss all those things, webinars. Surely you will learn a lot of things about our company, about our products and even yung mga skills na kailangan ninyo malaman for you to grow your business no, dito sa Yusana. And that would be for our health and freedom training this Monday evening. No? So magandang gabi na po sa lahat. So thank you so much. Again, I am Nina Diacordon, one of the corporate pharmacists for Yusana Philippines. And stay safe and healthy guys. Maayong gabi kaninyang tanan.